Hello and welcome. So in this mini tap, we're going to do a release on disapproval. Mainly disapproval of ourselves. Because it seems that the more that we build up disapproval, if you can imagine it kind of piling up, I disapprove of this, I disapprove of this, and you can even see this in maybe yourself and in others, is that over years and years and years of disapproval, it turns into hate. It turns into toxic hate. It turns into violence. It turns into more extreme things. And it's really starting from this beginning habit of just disapproving and then just adding to that. So let's do a tap to let go of some of this back pile of disapproving of the self. Okay? So the first thing is, I want you to think of something recently, not the biggest thing in your life that you've been disapproving of, but something in your life recently that you just felt that you disapproved of yourself, that you should have handled something better, maybe you should have said sorry, something that could have just been done with a bit more finesse, right? And we all do it. So something in the last few weeks that you could have handled better. And once you get that, I want you to start running it through your mind, the story. And I want you to notice how it makes you feel inside when you start running through the story and you're like beating yourself up in your mind. Like, I shouldn't have said that, I should have done this. So give yourself permission to run the story and to allow yourself to feel disapproval. Where does disapproval inside feel? How does disapproval feel inside? It's usually a very unpleasant feeling, and that's okay. Just for now, just give yourself permission to feel it, because we're going to change it, we're going to process it. Good. So let's tap now. So on the side of the hand, tap, tap. Even though, so repeat these words if it feels okay. Even though I really could have handled that situation better, and I keep beating myself up about it. I feel guilty about it. I feel ashamed about it. And I feel angry at myself. And that's okay. It's safe now to let my body relax. And I fully and deeply accept myself anyway. So even though I could have handled that situation better, and I'm disapproving of myself, and I keep playing it in my mind, and I beat myself up about it, and that's okay. I'm doing the best that I can, and I fully and deeply accept myself anyway. Good. 2 fingers up in the eye. All this disapproval, all this guilt and uncomfortable feeling inside, under the eye. I should have handled it better. Why didn't I do better than that? I should have done better. I should have known better. And now I'm just beating myself up about it. And I'm also worried it's going to happen again. So I'm stressed that it happened, and I'm stressed that it could happen again. Deep breath. Good, and under the arm. And in some weird way, I'm trying to protect myself from doing it again. And so I'm worrying myself into trying to change. Because I don't want to do that again. So, I want to be a better person. Yeah. And so I've been holding on to all this guilt and worry and judgment towards myself. And knows. And it's okay to feel this way. And now it's okay to let this feeling go. Deep breath. Because holding on to all this judgment is not really helping me feel good. And so I've learned my lesson. I can see what I need to improve. And so I'm willing to change. I'm willing to improve. And I am improving. And so I allow myself to learn and grow with ease. I allow myself to learn and grow without all the guilt and the shame and the judgment. So I'm choosing to let go of all that guilt and shame and judgment right now. Deep breath. So that I can grow and move on with my life. On the chest. So that I can forgive myself and forgive anyone else who was involved. Deep breath. I'm open to forgiving myself and forgiving anyone else who was involved. Because it's not necessary to hold on to all the bitterness about it. So I can learn from it, I can transform, and I can move on with love in my heart. And so I'm letting go of any remaining guilt, any remaining disapproval, any remaining shame, and any of those feelings. I give myself permission to let them go now. Deep breath. Under the nose. And I'm allowing myself to feel good. Because we all make mistakes. And that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Deep breath. And I fully and deeply love and accept myself anyway. Deep breath. And release. Good. So take a moment to settle, have a sip of water, and then when you're ready, just revisit that thing in your mind that you were disapproving of and see if it feels a little bit softer, a little bit easier. Is the pressure off now? If there's still some pressure there, that's fine as well. You can go back, continue a few more rounds of EFT tapping. And you can also change the subject. So go back and choose another subject and do the same process. And this is really about cleaning up this pattern, cleaning up any guilt or disapproval from the past. If you found this helpful, then please leave a comment below, or if you want another video on another subject, let me know. If you want to dive deeper into EFT, feel free to come over to my website, check out what I've got going on, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.